Buckle up, thrill seekers, because we've got the inside scoop on Busch Gardens, Williamsburg that will have you on the edge of your seat. Have you recently wondered what's cooking over at the Coaster Construction Zone? We'll be checking out the progress on Loch Ness as well as many other updates going on throughout the park if you're planning to visit in the coming days or in the early new year. So make sure to pull down that lap bar, let's get inside the park, have some fun. And we are in the parks. Let's get some updates in. But guys, another year has passed. Can you believe it? Just a few days and we will be in a whole new year with a bunch of park visits behind us for 2023. So I'm wondering, has anybody beat me with the amount of park visits? I checked, and just at Kings Dominion we had like 58 visits this year. So that means between Kings Dominion and Busch Gardens we're well over 100. That's not including the visits to Universal Studios Orlando, Carowinds, Knott's Berry Farm, Hollywood Studios. So many visits that we had this year. Let me know down in the comments, has anybody beat me in park visits this year for 2023? Or do you intend to beat me in 2024? And that brings us to our first little update here in the park. With just a few days to go, December 31st is just around the corner, and you'll be able to celebrate the new year here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Celebrate it in style. Come to the park on December 31st, and they'll have some fireworks for you guys to enjoy, as well as Christmas Town. But make sure to come check it out, because they actually don't do their fireworks at midnight like other parks do, or as you would expect. So you actually get the opportunity to come enjoy Busch Gardens, as well as get back home and watch the ball drop from the comfort of your living room, because they do the fireworks here at 9 and then the park closes at 10. So a pretty good family experience if you're looking at tucking in the little ones and getting home early and not staying out too late. And another quick update here. It looks like, wondering what's going on behind the wall, Squire's Grill is getting an upgrade for an enhanced dining experience. So I guess it's still going to be called Squire's Grill. That was one thing that I was wondering. And this is what you could expect once the construction walls are down. And you can get a quick little peek of the tip over here. You can see the plywood and all the construction currently going on Squire's Grill. I'll be excited to check this out in 2024. All right, and shortly we will be jumping on one of the little sky trolleys so we can see if we can catch a quick glimpse or an update on Loch Ness construction, but we continue to make our way through. And I'm excited for a new dining experience here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. That's one of the places where I think they definitely could use some upgrades, and the one that they're doing to Squire's Grill should be a fairly decent one. It looks like they're doing a complete overhaul of all the theming in there. Hopefully the food gets an overhaul as well. And of course, as we cross over into Ireland, we pay respects to the beautiful water features, but they definitely don't seem to be running as they usually would. Usually that water's a little bit stronger, and there's a cascade going on right here. But let's make our way in. And we pop on into Ireland and we make a quick stop so that we can talk about our next update. So the next update is that in the new year, as the 31st passes, Christmas Town does not end. Christmas Town actually goes up till the 7th of December. We'll be running on select nights on the weekend as usual, but this will be a great opportunity for those of you who need that one extra last Scrooge No More, or didn't get an opportunity to check out Scrooge No More or some of the other shows like Gloria, to come back to the park or make your first trip to the park to check it out. Get your picture with Santa, come get an ornament, all those things. If you haven't done them already for Christmas, there's still some Christmas celebration to be had into the new year. And it is currently the 28th of December, and what a great day to come to the park. The weather is great, the rides are going. Just something I wanted to point out, because it is not super cold, not super hot. It's like perfect temperature to be over at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I'm hoping that for the new year, I won't be here, but hopefully for you guys that will be, it'll be some good weather. In addition to it being an amazing day to come to the park, it is a super busy day as well. The crowds and the parking was pretty telling of what you were expecting here, but man, inside the walkways are super busy. And check out the beautiful Griffin behind us, currently closed, and a perfect transition to our next update. Although the park does open a little bit in the beginning for Christmas Town up to the 7th, after the 7th, from the 8th, January 8th through January 25th, although the park does offer year-round operations, unlike its neighboring park that recently cut that out for the new year. Busch Gardens will continue to offer year-round operations, but we'll have a moment in time in January where there'll be a prolonged closing from January 8th all the way to January 25th, right before the next event that will be coming to the park. During that time, it's a much-needed little closure for them because, as some of you may know and some of you may not know, the undertaking of getting Christmas Town ready, as well as all the other events that go on throughout the year, is a lot on the staff here. So in order to take all this down and get it all refreshed and ready for the new year, it does take a little bit of time. So that's why they have that closure. But that being said, they're open back at the end of the month and throughout the rest of the year. And we continue our trek. And although the park will be closed, there is so much going on next year that I understand why they'll be closed for a short amount of time. Aside from that, they'll be open. Whoa, it's busy back here. But I'm looking forward to them utilizing that time properly for Loch Ness and retheming, some refurb, touching up some of the paint and whatnot without the crowds here. It'll be a good time just for them to do small refreshes to get us ready for 2024 and also the celebration for 2025, the 50th anniversary of Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And if you're making it out between now and the time that Christmas Town is over, they got 30% off all Christmas retail merchandise now through January 7th, as well as looks like Dark Coaster is back to a very long wait. 90-minute is the current wait. RIP Dark Castle. And just to the left of Fest House, we have the Black Forest Special Event Center, as well as right now, it is a super long line to get into Fest House if you want to eat. But this brings us to our next update. Just behind Fest House, you have Fest House Park over there. And this isn't necessarily an update that's coming up soon or in the next couple of days. It's looking like it's something that we alluded to earlier, the 2025, their 50th anniversary here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Crazy to believe, Busch Gardens Williamsburg in 2025 will have been around for 50 years. And for the 50th anniversary, there's a lot of rumors that construction may be starting very soon for a potential coaster in this area in the back of the park. We will be having some additional videos coming up in 2024 to talk all about this, and hopefully if it ends up coming to fruition and we get an announcement, some additional update videos to keep you guys updated as construction comes along in preparation for 2025 and their 50th anniversary. But the current rumor, we'll talk about it more, but it's speculated to be a B&M family coaster. So I don't know how excited I am about it. I have been doing some research, and I'll clue you in. I am excited, but I have some thoughts about it that we'll be talking about in 2024, so keep your eyes peeled for that video. I did just look over at the Skyride, and the lines for the Skyride are super long, so we're gonna have to get a different vantage point for Loch Ness, but I think I know just where we could check out the Loch Ness update construction. Wow, and it is an understatement that the park is busy. Look at that line for Verbolten. And let the camera focus a little bit. It is super dark. But yeah, the other end was a little bit hard to get in line for the little sky trolley. As you can see, one's going over right now. But it does look like one of the loops has returned. We'll have to punch in a little bit here. The camera's actually seeing this better than I can. When I'm looking straight forward, it just looks super dark and you can see the lights from the little trolleys. But yeah, the construction for Loch Ness is coming along. When we checked it out the last time we were here for Christmas Town, just checking out all the shows, and we took a look at the construction on Loch Ness. The loops were completely gone, and now I could definitely see that one of them is back on the screen, but I wonder if the other one's there. I can't really tell. A lot has happened in a short amount of time, and Loch Ness should be opening up for the springtime. I can't wait to see all the new theming, all the new track, and hopefully they do something with the ride vehicle as well. And our next update brings us to our favorite, or second favorite time of, third favorite. Probably goes Howl Scream, Christmastown, then our third favorite time of the year, which is Mardi Gras. From January 26th to March 3rd, Mardi Gras will be throwing down here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and it's a great time to come check out some cool food, some cool entertainment, as well as some different shows. They do a really good job here. I think that's where Busch Gardens Williamsburg really shines, is their shows, and they change them up for all of these big events. So it's a big undertaking. They do a lot. Carnival Imaginique is probably the best show that you could come check out. It's over at the Globe Theater. It replaces Scrooge No More, so one that I definitely recommend you go check out. But many other shows will be going on, some in the street, you know, depending on the weather, because January, February, and March here at Virginia or in Virginia tends to be a little bit colder, but as you can see today is not too cold of a day. We're over here by St. Marco Square where the Wise Men play, just popping a quick squat so we can talk about this next update. But yeah, Mardi Gras starts January 26th when the park reopens after closing at the end of Christmastown. So many updates from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along, checking out the end of year celebrations here with the New Year's Eve, as well as the new event that will ring in the new year with Mardi Gras at the end of January and everything in between. Also some speculation for the 2025 50th year anniversary here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Let me know down in the comments which one of the updates, or what are you looking forward to the most in 2024? For me, it's probably the return of Loch Ness and also an announcement for their 50th anniversary. But I guess we'll see as it comes along. It's still too early to tell. Also, guys, if you're interested in the shows here at Christmastown and are wondering before the event closes down on the 7th, what I could check out, make sure on the end cards I'll put the video for the shows, which we did. We came specifically just to check out the shows for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. I enjoyed bringing you along for this park update here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I will see you guys on the next one, but don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?